positioning ng emotion when it comes to maturity?
Oh, ganda naman.
I mean, its role.
Oh, emotion has always been there, remember? That's a universal gift that we carry at birth. So, last trimester na nasa tiyan pa tayo ng sa pupunan ng ating ina, andun na si emotion. And when we are brought out in this world until 6 years old, it has been fully developed. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun?
Yeah.
We make decisions, we were downloaded without a filter. Okay? So we get good downloads, bad downloads. Kaya we had a struggle in our growing process kasi yung nasa sistema natin ng mga values, nasa sistema natin ng mga kultura, at pati yung dreams natin, hindi naman kagustuhan natin yun downloaded lang That's why, when we are instructed to grow in grace in the Bible, it has something to do with correcting or reformatting the download. Because the first that we were so formed at, we were emotional before we become logical. Okay? And so when the mind starts to develop in the guy, in the person after age 6 or 7, that's when filter will sit in. Now he can start to correct, if not reformat, a download that he may not like about learning intellectually and through experience, that is not something that would help him in his journey.
Pre, hearing that word reformat, it sounds like there's so much effort involved in that.
There will always be effort because there's struggle within. It has something to do with the consequences of a choice you never knew it was wrong, but when it gives you a very disempowering feel through a feedback mechanism called emotion, that's when you will never get to understand yourself. And to ripen yourself, to mature, to become seasoned, you have to get used and discover to something that will empower you, which is the role of emotion. Okay? Till you can master. Come on, the road to maturity involves a fierce intellectual curiosity.
Wow, that word.
All right?
Fierce.
Yeah, you need to study. That's why we call it fierce. So that eventually, as we get to discover, as we get to learn.
Fierce, does it mean you need to be purposeful?
Very purposeful. There has to be that intent dahil ang daming hindi natin nagustuhan na download sa atin. And only then can we reach a life where we become emotionally mature and we become intellectually ready and informed.
So, meaning, pre, to have that change that somebody probably aspired, that somebody should be intentional.
Of course. Everything begins with an intention, remember?
So, kailangan fierce intention.
Of course. And that's where the baby steps would come, because unless you are motivated by fear, that fear can only be taken away through a strong intention. Without that intention, the fear would continue to drive you, making you very indecisive.